Hey guys, it's Anas here once again, bringing you yet another Total War Warhammer Online battle commentary, and this time I'll be showing you the flagellant build that I came up with in my previous video. Sorry for the lack of videos for the past 2 weeks. It's a holiday season here and been enjoying myself for a little bit, but I'll be coming back to my regular schedule of 1 to 2 videos per week, so hope you guys are enjoying that. So basically my build, I have 4 units of flagellants over here. They are gold upgrades, 43 melee attack, 70 melee defense, and when their passive kicks in, if they're losing in the fight, they will have extra physical defense as well as melee defense. And I also have a unit of the Tattered Souls here, the Regiment of Renown flagellant unit. I have 4 units of Spearmen just to protect my flanks from enemy cavalry, and I have 4 units of handgunners over here. And for my general, I have Boris Topbringer as well as a unit of Emperor Wizard to support. I also have a unit of Jade Wizard with the life, with a regenerative spell. So he costs really cheap, he only costs 400 gold. So my opponent here is playing the Beastmen. He has 4 units of Beastical Herd, pretty high tier infantry unit, a unit of Minotaurs, and I think 2 Gore Bulls as well, and 2 Angkor Spearmen Herd. And he has cavalry as well, 2 units of Razor Gore Herd as well as 2 units of Chaos Warhounds with poison. So let's start the fight over here. So basically I'm gonna pop a Flock of Doom over here in the middle. His Beastical Herd is my main concern, as well as his Gore Bull. But I'm gonna take out his Gore Bull with my handgunners pretty early in the game. He has only 1 unit of Gore Bull instead of 2. And he has his Chaos Warhounds and his Razor Gore Herds at the side of my flank. I'm gonna reposition my spears to try and protect my flank, protect my handgunners. As you guys can see, I'm gonna take some pot shots at these Chaos Warhounds. They take a lot of damage pretty fast, and they have pretty low morale, so it's gonna chase them away. And my flagellants are gonna hold up really long because they're unbreakable, and they're gonna hold up against the Beastical Herds pretty well, while I use my handgunners as well as my spells to try and whittle them down slowly. And you can see he's coming in for a cavalry charge over here. I'm going to slow this down just a little bit to show you guys the battle, and intercept them with my spearmen. And I'm going to start sending more Flock of Doom into his units over here. I catch 2 of his Beastical Herds, and he's going to have his Gore Bull over here come crashing into my unit of flagellants, but they're going to keep him there for a while, which is good. I need to protect my handgunners because they're my killing power, while my flagellants are my holding power. As you guys can see, the fight is going to be pretty bad for my flagellants at the start, but then they start to have their passive, which increases their melee defense up to 35, and they're going to hold up quite well against the Beastical Herds, as you guys can see over here. And his unit of Minotaurs charge through, and they're gonna go right for my handgunners, which is a good move by him, because my handgunners are the biggest threat to his monster units. I send in Todbringer to go against Morgor. He has Morgor, the Shadow Grave over here, and they're gonna duke it out, as you guys can see. And my handgunners, some of them are still firing. You have to give them the order to fire, and he summoned a unit of Chaos Spawns in between my lines over here. I actually chased off his units of Beastical Herds with my flagellants over here because of the Flock of Doom damage that has already been casted on them, so it gives them the advantage for my flagellants to break them. The fight over here on the left is pretty even, and his unit of Razor Gore is going to get a really good charge off into the backs of my Spearmen and flagellants over here. As you guys can see just a bit. Pretty good charge, pretty devastating charge as well. I'm gonna send in my Emperor Wizard to try and stop them. But in the middle of the fight over here, I'm winning the fight, which is good. And I'm gonna start chasing off Morgor with I'm gonna start firing into Morgor with my handgunners. And the Gore Bull over here is kind of stuck against my Spearmen and 1 unit of my flagellant. He kind of destroyed my some of my handgunners over here, but it takes him like 4 units, 3 to 4 units to do that. And my unit of handgunners here is pretty free, and I'm gonna keep sending an attack order into Morgor because he's gonna regenerate, and I don't want that to happen. I want him to be gone if possible. So I'm just gonna keep taking pot shots at them. Gonna chase it with my Boris Topbringer, and this handgunner is doing quite a bit of work over here. His Gorbals is still alive, halfway there. I used my spell to bring up the HP of my combatants. You can see he routed some of my units over here with his Chaos Warhound, so pretty good use of Chaos Warhound Razor Cohorts by him. I didn't have any cavalry on my own to be as maneuverable as him, but my flagellants did really well against the Razor Cohort. You can see they're almost out of health, but they're still unbreakable, which is really why I like them a lot. And yeah, a unit of Minotaurs here and Gorble, but I think I killed Morgor, if I remember correctly, and Boris is still at full health, so this unit is going to start to whittle down on health because it's a unit that was summoned. They're going to be taken out pretty fast, pretty quickly, so just this blob over here that I need to take care of right now. And they're pretty low in health, and I have quite a numerical advantage compared to him, so you can see the flagellants are still with me, even though they've taken a lot of casualties, but because of their unbreakable trait, I mean, they are still in the fight, and that gives me the battle from the Beastmen. So the reason why I like the flagellants so much is because of their unbreakable trait, which is why although they are almost all out of health, but they are still in the fight, which is pretty good because it gives them it gives the other units the morale that they need to remain in the fight because of the numbers. Because if your units see other units routing, their morale will drop as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this battle, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.